Hi, my name is Renee Thompson, and I'm the Chief Connections Officer at RT Connections. And I'm trying something different today. I'm actually using my own computer to shoot my videos instead of having my husband sitting in front of me with a video camera. Well, it was really interesting. I just came back from the AMSN Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you're a med-surg nurse and you haven't heard of AMSN, you got to check them out. Just go to amsn.org. It's a professional organization dedicated to the specialty of medical surgical nurses. So here I was asked to do a presentation on nurse fatigue. And it happened that this presentation was scheduled for the very last day. It was the last presentation of the entire convention. And you know what happens at conventions. People just, they check out. They either literally check out and go home, or they're kind of, their brains are filled and they just don't go to the last session. So I will tell you, the fact that I had close to 400 people in that audience on that last day, out of about 900 and some attendees total, told me that nurse fatigue is an issue. And this is kind of how I started that talk. So I said, imagine a world where everyone got along and really went out of their way to support each other. A world where you had all of the resources that you needed whenever you needed them. And I know in my world, I would have a magic resource room that had a magic golden key where I could open up that door and it would be my room filled with any supply that I needed for my patients. It would be filled with people like IT people that could help me with any computer problems. I would have a pharmacy there with all my missing medications. And of course, I would have a team of physical therapists and speech therapists, nursing assistants, and physicians all waiting for me or for like my next command. Renee, how could we service you today? And then imagine a world where learning took place at the speed of light. And do you remember the movie The Matrix when Trinity and Neo, the two main characters, are on the rooftop and they're trying to get away from the bad guys? And Neo said, there's a helicopter sitting there. And Neo said, Trinity, can you fly that helicopter? And she says, not yet. And she makes one phone call. And, the information on how to fly this helicopter was downloaded into her brain. And she says to him, okay, let's go. And boom, she knew how to, fly that helicopter. I keep thinking of all the things that we have to learn. All the technology, the electronic healthcare records, all the new treatments and new medications and new systems. It can be so overwhelming. But imagine a world where you would learn all that stuff like this. And then, of course, imagine a world when all of your patients and their families were so nice. Well, a world like that, it would really be a joy to come into work every day. Well, the reality is, it's not that way. And I'm an optimist, and I really think that we could create a world like this. Well, minus the whole, magic resource room and matrix thing. But I'm also a realist, and I do recognize that we don't always have 100% control over other people and over our environments. And so what I want to do is, instead of just saying, let's just give up. We know compassion fatigue, nurse fatigue, burnout is just a reality. I would challenge us all to think a little differently. Although we can't get to that ideal world, can we make things a little bit better? So I want you to think about, can we aim for progress? Can we make it a little bit better tomorrow and a little bit better the next day? Not only for ourselves, but for each other. And so ultimately, it's about feeling good about the work that you do. And so what I want to do over the next several weeks is to share some of my strategies for how to prevent nurse fatigue. And then what happens when you're already fatigued and you're already burned out? What do you do? How to actually reverse it. So my recommendation for you is to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can do that right on my page. And you can also do that through my website, which is www.rtconnections.com. So I know I just gave you a teaser because I try to keep my videos short. So I promise you that I will shoot the next video within the next week so that you'll have the tip number 1, which is going to be commit to personal growth. And I'll give you all the details on that soon. So thanks so much for watching. Take care and stay connected.